Reverend Dr. Jackie Lewis, senior minister at Middle Collegiate Church and author of Fierce Love, a bold path to ferocious courage and rule-breaking kindness that can heal the world. And Tara Setmeyer, a former GOP communications director, resident scholar at the UVA Center for Politics, and co-founder and CEO of the Seneca Project. Thank you both very much for coming to the Saturday show. Tara, I'm starting with you. Just your reaction to Donald Trump still pushing the reprehensible lie in Springfield, Ohio, in the face of bomb threats.
This is Donald Trump's America. This is who he is. This is what he wants. And why people are surprised that he's double and tripling down still is something I don't understand. I do not understand why, when Donald Trump does this, that more people don't come out and condemn it on the Republican side. And then they turn around when we do it and hold him accountable for this despicable behavior in this ilk. Then we're all of a sudden the ones that are hysterical. Oh, no, 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 no. This cannot continue. Honestly, this can't continue. This country has an opportunity to vanquish this MAGA ilk. People are going to die if he doesn't stop this. This rhetoric is designed to gin up this type of Nazi propaganda, nationalist, populist, it's infuriating because we've been here before, Jonathan. Remember when he did the S-hole countries thing?
Yeah.
We've been here before. This is Donald Trump's bread and butter. It's his brand. And now he's tripling down on it and surrounding himself with other despicable trash like Laura Loomer and these people who are pushing these things. And this is what you get. I just want to talk to the American people for 10 seconds. If you vote for Donald Trump, this is what you get. You're not just getting him, you're getting the cast of characters and miscreants that follow him around and who will be empowered. You get the Proud Boys marching in the streets. You get people, innocent people who live in this country as citizens, as immigrants, proud Americans who are just trying to work and make a living under bomb threats, and their children can't go to school, and people can't speak out and live their lives because of lies and cookie conspiracy theorists. That's what you get when you vote for Donald Trump in this country, and we have got to vanquish him.
Tara, you're not the only one who is angry about this. Listen to what President Biden had to say on this issue.
I want to take a moment to say something like so many Americans like Karine, as he pointed out, a proud Haitian American community that's under attack in our country right now. Simply wrong. There's no place in America. This has to stop what he's doing. It has to stop.
And when the president's saying Americans like Karine, he's talking about his press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, who's Haitian American. But Dr. Jackie, Reverend Dr. Jackie, give me your response to what Donald Trump is doing.
It is outrageous. It's horrifying, but it's expected from a fascist authoritarian person who wants to create havoc in this country, who wants to take us to Nazi Germany. I can't even talk, Nazi Germany. We exported racism, fascism to Nazi Germany. We exported it to South Africa, Jonathan. We know how to do it. We're good at it. And let's not pretend that Donald Trump isn't exactly like Mussolini, exactly like Hitler. He is that guy. And I want to pick up where Tara was for just a second and say something to the American people. I live in a neighborhood, Jonathan. You and I both have white partners. I live in a neighborhood, a nice mixed neighborhood with all kinds of people, including Republican people, who are nice people, who shovel your grass, who care about the neighborhood, who care about the world, right? Y'all, you nice people don't want this guy just because your economy worked better for 5 minutes under his regime. You nice Christian, kind, loving, Jewish people, faithful people. You don't want this guy. We're not these people. We're not these people. And we're not going to get what we want if we elect this fascist, authoritarian weasel.
For people who might wonder, like, how dare she say that America exported racism and white supremacy to Nazi Germany and to South Africa? I got two recommendations.
Go ahead.
Watch Ava DuVernay's fantastic movie Origin, which is based on the fantastic book by Isabel Wilkerson called Caste. And you will get the documentation.
Go to school.
Documentation you need. One more thing, Dr. Jackie, because we're almost out of time. Your reaction to Pope Francis on Friday, talking about the American election and saying it's a lesser of two evils, going after Trump, not by name, on immigration, and going after the vice president because of her stance on abortion. Any reaction?
Oh my gosh, outraged at that. I mean, the Pope is not perfect. That is a racist, sexist, from the Catholic Church, not surprising interpretation of what Kamala Harris is about and what Trump is about. And I think he oversimplified and, tamped it down. I have a present for you.
Oh, what is this?
Well, just thinking about the world we're trying to make together, where everybody can be who they are and love who they are. Everybody can have reproductive justice. Everybody can have an abortion if they want one. Everyone can love who they love. This is my God is Queer bracelet for you from the March today in Middle Church, Jonathan, for all you do in the world to speak truth in the world, to speak truth to power. Please let me come back and talk longer about Mr. Trump.
Oh, you have an open invitation.
I'm coming. We got stuff to do.